Hey guys, sorry, just continuing with the 10-minute in-service. So physical gestures to coordinate key actions, I think works quite well. So procedures for securing people's attention, procedures for people being quiet, procedures for moving on to the next subject. So these are things that you can institute within your company and just ingrain them so it's clear. So then many people confuse rules and procedures. There should be very few rules, but many procedures, and rules are when people need to abide by something, where if you break it, you're committing a serious offence, whereas procedures are processes that you want in place, but if they're broken, they don't come with a serious punishment. So that's that. Don't ever lose your cool with procedures. Rather, give people a procedure, one procedure a week rather than stacking lots of them, and let them get that procedure right and then build from there. Too often we institute multiple procedures and it's just unrealistic for people to successfully execute it at, all together consecutively. This is something that I struggle with and I try and attempt to ask the team to do, and it's non-effective. One thing at a time, integrate that one thing and then wait for until that's fully integrated before you move on to the next thing. It's very easy to want to teach intensively, and that's great, but it's just demonstrated again and again that people need time to really embed routine systems and new routines and systems and habits and procedures. So yeah, there you go. So building that into the Parliament teaching model, I think, is going to be a big thing. In general, I think the direction is good because we're heading towards a place where we're doing continuous ongoing training, so the development of the team will accelerate, and it's just then again about refining that training process. So yeah, that's that. So when a rule is broken, there's no discussion, there's just punishment that's levied, going back to the rule element. But when a process isn't followed, you can give an explanation, explain why the process might not be working, and look at better ways to improve it. So that's the difference with procedures. If you have a procedure, give people the opportunity to allow them to break it and say, look, I see that this isn't working. Why might it be that it's not working? What can we do to support you with that breakage? Or is there something that's ineffective or something you don't care about? So you need to align values also and incentives with procedures to get the best from people. So that's the other thing. However, when procedures are continuously broken, there can be a rule based upon multiple procedural breakage where there's consistent offence. So that's the way that you can measure it. So one-on-ones with consistent procedure breakers is better than arbitrary punishment. Figure out what the challenges are, figure out maybe why they're struggling with it, and that can be a good recourse. And it might be the case they don't believe in it. It might be the case that they just, don't find it effective. So it's better then to know from them honestly, and then relook at the procedures in general.